Glasses, you know what? You know the biggest delusion of the West Coast? Y'all have one win and the rest of y'all are all losing. Like, nobody even knows the rest of us. Like, with all due respect, it's like, what did YG sell the last album? Like, none of these guys are selling. Like, there's nobody on the West Coast doing nothing but Kendrick. But they're acting like this is the days where it's Tupac, Snoop Dogg, they got everybody. No, there's one winning. The entire coast is quiet. You can't. Don't tell me no Tyler. We're not talking about like. Come on, bro. Like, come on, bro.
May we proceed? I'm gonna tip this one out. Yo, listen. I'm gonna tap him. I need to tap in on it though, but I mean, pause. But
yeah. I don't really even know, bro. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, dog. Like, okay, couple things. Before I start with act and get into that, let's start here. I did this.
Just say it, bro.
Culture United yesterday. I was trying to remember the name. I did Culture United yesterday, and it was a lot of fun. Shout out to Justin. Justin is an amazing moderator. Can y'all hear me now?
I can hear you.
I said they couldn't hear me. I'm gonna sit down with act. I'll make that happen. But I sat down and I did Culture United with Justin, and it was tense, K-Way. It was tense. Shout out to Stat Quo. Stat Quo is somebody I met. Stat Quo had his deal before I had my deal. And I remember Stat Quo was signed to Shady Aftermath. And that was a big deal at that time because there was only one other person signed to Shady Aftermath, right? And that was 50 Cent. So it was a big deal. And there was a lot of pressure on Stat to become this really big thing because, you in the same path as 50 Cent. Stat went through a lot to get to where he's at now. You know what I mean? He had to make a lot of concessions. He had to do a lot of things. A lot of his thinking was shaped to become as successful as he was. I was explaining to Curtis, like, you have to forgive some of these minds, right? Because their minds are shaped by their journey in the music business. That's the thing. And he was saying some things that made Kurt feel funny. Kurt left the panel, like he cut his shit off. And
this is on the panel he was on yesterday, you said.
Yes, this was on Justin's Culture United. Shout out to Mace from Rap Roundtable. We got to get them. Shout out to Screw, to John, from Nebraska. Shout out young homie. And shout out to I forgot his name, Professor Sky. Really dope mind. It's still up. So they were having a conversation about hip hop. And Stat is somebody who was very successful on the record executive side.
Yeah, he had the Lil Zane dude, right? Then he had Lil Zane.
He had Zane. And that's kind of what happens to a lot of people in the business, especially like my generation of hip hop. A lot of people had to make concessions to get to where they are now, to become as successful. So what he felt about hip hop changed as he went through the record business. Like, everything to him, paramount was a record. Like, sometimes I talk to Trap, and Trap will be talking about certain artists' body of work. And I'm like, well, what's the record? Right?
Yeah, you said that. You hear me with that all the time, right there.
All the time. So I understand how Stat thinks, but it's still, and like I explained to Stat after Curtis left, people like Curtis and people like Screwface John are the reason the ghetto, right, will be able to have a CNN still, because they're marking and paving new paths to be successful in this independent business, hip hop, how it is, which is kind of why I still have a place. Like, I remember before the stream started, Stat asked me, Glasses, man, why are you still rapping? There have been a lot of opportunities, A&R opportunities, a lot of great opportunities, different people. Whack, man, Glasses, man, you need to get a young artist.
Yeah, he was in me with that shit yesterday. We was on the What's Name Clubhouse joint. He was in me, it's about trending and it's that, this, good, though.
I get what he's saying, and I get what they're all saying, but you have to, if it's still something in you that wants to shake this game up, you have to be okay with shaking this game. You have to be okay with paving new roads, because hip hop is in a bad It's not in a bad place. It's in a great place, I should say, right? It's in a great place. Now it's time to pave new roads. So when Stat asked me that, I never got a chance to explain to him, like, because the game still needs me. When you hear Wanted, that's not a rap. Like, everything that I'm putting out has no longer, it's not a rap song. This ain't like the artist you listen to. This is really like a testimonial about existing. Like, what I'm on now, what Dot is on now, what people on now is biblical. And I don't mean that in this arrogant higher sense. It's driven by purpose and passion. That shit is hard. So when you hear me say, I can't leave this shit, the gang still needs me, it still needs me to pave new ways for the next ghetto group of kids to broadcast to the world exactly our perspective and things going on from our existence, like what's happening, our perspective. It's needed. We have to keep paving the way. So I wanted to start with that. Like, I understand that. Now to act, right?
I'm about to get my food, man. Hold on, man. It's lunch table right now. We about to eat. We about to eat right now. Yo, man, get my food for me.
It's live. The lunch hour every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at noon Pacific Standard Time, right here. No Ceilings by Glasses Malone YouTube page. Tap that like button. Shout out to the people moderating, Squish, Fats,
Shout out,
Rob, homies, you know what I mean? The people that make me want to do it. The people that make me want to do it. Everybody who sit down, Trap, King, Coach, all the people that depend on me to figure out some way to drive myself, right? We do this stream to support the No Ceilings podcast. The No Ceilings podcast. We just dropped a great episode of conversations on why street urban culture is hip hop. The artistic expression is hip hop. You know what I'm saying? We had Reed on there, Read My Soul. We had Justin from, Culture United, and just this fantastic brother. You know what I'm saying? You can listen to that on Apple Podcasts, iHeart Podcasts, or anywhere you get your podcast from. The No Ceilings podcast, executive produced by the presidentially hated, federally shunned, governmentally just despised Charlemagne the God, the Black Effect Podcast Network, and iHeart, and we're going to get this thing cracking.
Let's go.
Within 20 minutes after we finished the last stream,
about 23,
Academics posted this specific clip. The clip is where I'm explaining to Young Thug, because when I'm talking on this thing, if I'm talking to Thug, I'm talking to Thug. Whether or not he sees it is not important. He will see it. And somebody is going to show it to him. I wanted to make sure I explain to him the difference between Drake coming to you, to Wham, and to Gunna, and to all of y'all for verses Dot coming, or Dot, what you mean to Dot when it comes to verses, when it comes to all of that. And I expressed it really well. I made a good, concise point. What you offer, Thug, what you offer to Drake culturally is something you could never offer to us. You could never offer that to us. Right? Scoot your chair over to the left, coach. There you go.
Wow, can't move this chair. Can't move this chair. That's crazy, man. Come on.
He did move his chair.
I know if I moved, he'd have been in the right place.
Yep, exactly. But the nigga who got to talk and all that. Thank you, King.